Hello, my name is Jason Lee and this is my program. So if I execute this program, it says game start and player's current position is 0,0. So this is the starting point. So if I say south or west, it says that you cannot go there because the limit of the player's position is 0 to 9. So it cannot go to the -1. So if I say north, it says the warmer and player's current position has changed to 0, 0,1. So if I keep saying north, yeah, the player's current position has changed to 0, 0,6 and it says quarter. So if I say east, then the x coordinate of the player's position has changed. So if I keep saying east, yeah, colder. So if I now say south and west, it says congratulations, you win. So the treasurer's position is, I said west, so 5,5. Yeah, and this is my program and this is my header file. So the player class, I declare the player class and it has x coordinate and y coordinate and distance in the private section as a state, and it also has the constructor and calc this, get this, set player, get player x, and get player y functions in the public section. And here is my player main.cpp. So I included iostream, ctime, and cstdlib libraries, and also player.h header file, and also using namespace std, and I declared treasure struct, and it has x coordinate and y coordinate, and this is my main function. So I declared the object of treasure struct and also declared target this direction and error count variables. And I set run time null using the ctime and cstdlib libraries. And I use this in order to use this land function, and in order to make the coordinate, the position of the treasure keeps changing each time I run this program. So I use this do while loop in order to prevent the x coordinate and y coordinate of the treasure object are both 0. And I also use this remainder operator to limit the x coordinate and y coordinate of the treasure object between 0 and 9. And I declare the object instance of the player class, and its name is person. And I also give give values of x coordinate and y coordinate of treasure. So this is the definition of the constructor. So it sets the x coordinate and y coordinate of the player to 0, and it also calls the calcdis function. Calcdis function just calculates the distance between the player and this player and the treasure, and gives the value to the dist state of the player. So, and I also use the person.getDist function, and getDist function is just the getter of the distance between player and the treasure. So it gives the value to the target dist. I initialize this, so it says game start, and this is a while loop. So it keeps going until the target, the value of the target dist becomes 0. So the player goes to the right direction of the treasure. So it says CL player's current position is get player X, comma, get player Y, and these are also the getter of the player. Yes, so it just gets player's X coordinate and Y coordinate. And it also says choose the direction to move the player north, south, east, and west, and gives the input value to the direction variable, and it checks if the direction variable's value is not north and not south and not east and not west. Then it says enter the valid value. So it must the user must enter the value among N, S, E, and W, and it keeps going until the user gives the right appropriate value. And I initialize the error count variable to 0, and here are the if else statement. So if the value of the direction is north, then I check the y coordinate of the player. Yeah, skip. It's just getter. And if it the value is not 9, then I use the set player function. And the set player is just the setter. So if the value is north, then y coordinate plus plus, south, then y coordinate minus minus, and east, then x coordinate plus plus, and west, then x coordinate minus minus. So it's the and so the y coordinate plus plus if the uh, current y coordinate of the player is not 9 because the limit of the player's position is 0 to 9. And if the value is 9, then just error count plus plus, and they are all the same. If s, then I also use set player if the current value is not 0, or the error count plus plus, and east, yes, the direction value is east, then I also use the get player x function to check if the x coordinate of the person is not 9 or not. And if the value is not 9, then I use the set player and also error count plus plus, and they are the same. It's for west. And I also have this if statement. If error count is bigger than 0, then I says you cannot go there because the limit of the player's position 0 to 9. And I also has this person that cut this function as this in order to recalculate and reinitialize the this state of the person. And if the get dist, so this is just getter, so its newly calculated distance is less than the target dist. It's before the recalculation distance. It says warmer, and if the get dist is bigger than target dist, then the player becomes uh, more far away from the treasure, so it says colder. Or else it just see how same. It's just for the this case. You cannot go there case. And I also say CL, congratulations, you win if the while loop ends. So the target this becomes 0, then the game ends. So the player and the treasure's position becomes 0 and the player gets to the right position. Thank you for watching the video. And I also included the player.h header file and this CMS library for the SQLT square root function, and yes, the header file. Yeah, and that's it. Thank you so much for watching the video.